Hey, I'm Laura, and welcome to this pick a card reading. This is all about what energies will be surrounding you come 2021 and what your theme or your lessons for 2021 will be. So you can either pick pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And let's get started. Oh, also, before we actually get started, I just want to say that nothing is set in stone. This is just what energies are currently surrounding you right now, leading into 2021. So if you don't like anything that you hear in your reading, if you don't resonate with it, take what you resonate, leave what you don't. And if there's anything that you don't like it, you have the time and the opportunity to change it. You have free choice and will, and you're able to make any changes to your life that you want to make. But if you love what you hear in the reading and you're like, yes, I want to pull that in, I want to have that in my life, keep doing what you're doing, work on the things that we're going to discuss. And yeah, you are a limitless potential. You are limitless potential. So you can do absolutely anything that you set your mind to. And that may sound super cheesy, but it's true. You're magical and miracles happen every single day. All right, so we're gonna get started with pile number 1. So pile number 1. All right, you guys. I'm definitely getting, you were the only pile that actually came with 2 cards jumped out right away. So we have the everything is fine card. Okay, so I actually sort of feel like this is what you guys are currently going through, is this pretending that everything is fine. As you can see, she's like on her cell phone, but she's all these swords like literally stabbed into her. And I think that might be what you're feeling right now. It's just sort of like you're pretending that everything's okay. You're pretending that you have it all together, but really you've been stabbed over and over and over again this year. And I think it's time for you to just maybe admit and ask for help and sort of say like, you know what, everything isn't okay. Like I'm not fine, and it's okay to not be fine. We also have the King of Cups, which you will see he's sitting on his gorgeous throne. He's chilling. He's sitting in abundance. Okay. This is like an abundance of relationships. This can be also, I'm feeling that's like an abundance of money as well. So 2021 for you is going to be the year, or the energy that's going to surround you is actually being able to achieve and get the things that you want to get, do the things you want to do. But you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to put in the work, but you will get there as long as you ask for that help, you guys. Okay, this is like, I'm hearing it super clearly, like ask for the help now so that you can reap the benefits later and really have that balance of being able to just sit back and enjoy what you have created. Okay. Yeah, it's funny, it's not normally what comes out for King of Cups when I read it, but that's definitely what I'm feeling for you guys today. All right, so for whatever reason, I think you guys might be having a career change, or like evolving your career in some way, because you definitely want some career cards. So for pile number 1, please jump out of the deck. All right. Ooh, fun. Okay, so you got time to decide. And so it says, make a decision based on your heart's true desires. Okay. So again, yeah, this is like the asking for help. 2021, sitting back, allowing yourself to receive. It's time to decide what you want. It's time for you to decide who you want to be, what you want to do. This is like, at the beginning I said like infinite possibilities. This is infinite possibilities. You just need to make a choice. If you change your mind later, you change your mind later. It's okay. Just make your choice. Get it done. Do the thing. I feel like it'll be really good. All right, what we got? Love and light. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Okay, people always look at their like life purpose and they're sort of like, we need to have this like big giant life purpose. No, our life purpose is to be happy. Our life purpose is to experience pleasure and joy and bliss and to be in our highest vibe self. Because when we are doing the things that bring us joy, when we are being happy, we spread that love to everybody else. Okay, so when we are in our heart center, when we are acting from love, we can do anything. Okay, we can do absolutely anything, and that's your purpose. Because people who are living from the things that bring them joy, no matter how big or small, when we are living from that place of joy, we we share it with others. We give other people permission to live in their joy and live in their happiness. Now let's just see if we can get a little bit of maybe what you guys might be changing, what might be happening. Because I do feel like there's a career change, or even if it's not like a full-on career change, it's going to be, because this is for a group of you, it's going to be you being happy in your job, even if you're staying in the same job. Okay, so we got builder. I'm going to leave it at that. I feel like these are everything for you for that. Okay, we'll grab this one too, because this one's coming out. All right, so we got builder, and then we also got options. Okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely going to be building something new. This can also be like architecture and stuff like that, but I don't actually feel like it is that. I feel like it's just like you're going to be building a career for you. I feel like you're going to be building something that you really, really like, and it's just going to be like putting those steps in place, asking for that help, and bringing that forward. And really, you're going to have tons of options, those limitless possibilities, really giving yourself that time to decide, and see what is open to you. And also like start saying to yourself, like, I have tons of options. I have tons of possibilities. Because you do. You have limitless possibilities and limitless options. You just have to open your eyes and see them, because they're sitting here. Like, they're right here for you. And the more you follow your bliss, the more you're going to find more options. And it's also going to inspire other people to follow their options. What lessons are you going to be learning in 2021? For pile number 1, I thought like 50 cards were about to jump out. There's only 44 in this deck, but I thought the whole thing was going to jump for a sec. All right, pile number 1. Okay, fun. So, oh, thank you. I feel like there's one more. We'll just do all those, and we'll do that one too. That's it. Okay. All right, all paths leads home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze inwards. Okay, so I feel like for the first couple of months of 2021, you are going to be finding your way back to you, back to your inner heart center. We were talking about that, the love and light. You're not going to be doing what everybody always wants you to do anymore, and that's okay. All right, you are allowed to change your mind. Okay, you are allowed to take all of those options and try them all on. Okay, you're allowed to try on all the different options. We've also got, okay, hold on, I'll just leave those. We'll do these. Okay, fun. So we have Earth, School, Life Lessons, Soul Growth, Study, Higher Learning. Looks like that. As well as Water Your Garden, Nourishment, Body Care, Tenderness, and Rest. Okay? So yeah, so you are going to be going through some big, I feel like spiritual changes as well. Maybe tapping into your spirituality a little bit more. Maybe your career change will be spirituality, or it will just be really harnessing the powers of manifestation, actualization, bringing your ideas to fruition, bringing your joy and your love to life, bringing it into your real life, really creating something that makes you happy. And again, going back to that, like spreading that love and light, spreading that joy. But it's going to be some new learnings for you, okay? And even if it's just, I'm hearing unlearning. So it's going to be letting go of a lot of your old limiting beliefs, the old programming that's in place. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but someone was like screaming profanities outside so loud. I'm sorry, that totally threw me. That was just like, you know what? They said like WTF, like that might be, I'm going to take that as part of your reading. Like next year is going to be a lot of like, what the fuck, WTF. But it's all for your growth. It's all for that higher learning. So take the time to relax, take the time to rest, take the time to chill. I'm going to pull some self-care cards for you in a minute. When you need that time, take that time to relax, take that time to chill out. Really, you're going to want to go full speed ahead. You're going to want to like take all these options, build it up, like create that new world for you. You have to learn the lessons first, okay? You have to take your time and you have to take care of yourself, or you will burn yourself out, okay? And we don't want you burning yourself out by like January 15th, okay? So take your time. This is funny. I was going to say this and then I was like, oh, I saw it down here. So baby steps, okay? Take those baby steps. You don't need to do everything right away. You want to get everything done. You are a go-getter. You are a hustler. You are like, let's just freaking take the action. You need to relax and go with the flow a little bit more, okay? You taking time for yourself does not mean that you are not working, okay? The more time you actually take for yourself, the more work you can actually get done. You do not have to burn the candle at both ends for you to see results, okay? Actually, this also goes back to this, like, going inwards. You are allowed to take the time for yourself. You need, and not even allowed to, you need to take the time for yourself. Because when you water your inner garden, when you turn inwards, that's where you're going to find all these options and all these possibilities. That's where you're going to find all that information that you need to see. And that's also how you're going to learn those life lessons. Okay, super fun. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was one more. All right, so we have a new earth, it's happening, hold the vision. We have I remember soul plan, fated life versus the destiny life. I'm sorry, defenseless, righting past wrongs, uprooting. And the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration type. Okay, I feel like this is your like October, November, December of 2021. Okay, so this is sort of like your end of the year. This is your like beginning, middle of the year. We are transitioning to a new age. People are waking up, and that sometimes sounds like, what does that even mean? But people are tapping into their inner knowledge. They're tapping into that higher knowledge. They're tapping into their soul remembering, okay? And this is soul remembering. You are remembering why you came here. You are remembering that you are this divine, limitless being who can do absolutely anything. I'm just going to keep saying that to you because you obviously need to hear it. But you're going to be remembering that true path. You're going to remember a lot of the knowledge of how to get there, but you need to take the time to take care of yourself. Like, you need to just allow yourself the time to have the naps. Allow yourself to have the time to sit and journal or create a morning routine or meditate or dance. Get up and dance and just like dance to music however you want. Don't try and do moves. Don't try and look a certain way. Just allow your body to flow, because our bodies hold so much information as well. And part of that is going to be this I'm sorry card, okay? Which is also going to be forgiveness, okay? It's going to be you letting go of past hurts, past wrongs, but also you cleaning stuff up with people who you have hurt. Because nobody sets out at the beginning of the day being like, I'm going to ruin everybody's life today. It's like, no, we hurt people. And a lot of us are beginning to realize that we have been acting from old wounding and that we are able to clean it up. And I think that's going to be one of your lessons next year, is really cleaning up the past and realizing that the past does not have to define your future. And then also really remembering who your soul is and who you are on a soul level. And that's going to end up with this blue flame here, okay? So that's going to be like the awakening, the awareness, really, really integrating your soul self with your human experience. And just moving forward in a way that's really, really healing for you. Okay. I don't know how long this has been. That's okay. Is there some self-care tips for next year that would be really good for them? I'm hearing baths. There's also a lot of water in this card, but I'm hearing like baths or water cleansing. Ooh, fun. All right. Okay, super, super fun. Okay. So pleasure. Okay. Self-pleasure. Having fun with your partner. If you don't have a partner, that's okay. Doing things that bring you joy. This is coming back to that couple of first cards where it was all about finding your pleasure, finding your joy. That includes loving your body. Okay, so this is where like dance and everything else can be a really beautiful, amazing thing, but also just like holding your own hand for a minute, giving yourself a hug, like stroking your arm if you're feeling uncomfortable, or like if you need a little bit of love or something like that. And there's always self-pleasure, which is super fun too. So just opening yourself up to releasing the shame and the judgment around the word pleasure. Okay, that's also what I'm hearing for you, is letting go of any shame or any guilt that you have around pleasure, around being happy, around living your truth. Because once you do that, once you release that and you allow yourself to experience pleasure in all areas of your life, in all ways, even if it's like eating an ice cream or going for a walk or whatever, it will literally transform your life, okay? Pleasure is magic. Also make a meal. So I'm getting that you guys maybe need to take care of your physical body a little bit more, eat a little healthier next year, just really start integrating nutrition into your lifestyle, and also making it a pleasure though. We're coming back to this pleasure card. Taking the time to make a meal and have fun while you're making it. Turn on some music, dance. I keep like this dance and stuff keeps coming up. Also get really, really clear on your vision. Okay, make a vision board. This can be like paper cut out and put on a wall, or it could be like you taking pictures off of Pinterest and putting them with your phone background. It doesn't matter. Or it could be you in a picture of you traveling or something because you want to travel more. Have fun with it. Figure out what you want. Get really, really clear, because it's all, you have it. It can all happen next year. Again, we're going back to your body and treating your body kindly. And we've got massage, okay? So maybe you want to connect with a massage therapist, go every couple of months if you can, or even self-massage is amazing, and just really connecting that back. Bottom card is nourish your temple, okay? So you guys are definitely needing to nourish your body, okay? The meal card, all of that, the water your garden. Stop treating your body like you're getting another one. I don't know why I had to stop there, but like you apparently need to hear it. Stop treating your body like it's like you get a second one, like you can return it. Like you have this body for this lifetime. Treat it well. Treat it like the temple that it is, and your body will give back to you. Okay? And I'm hearing forgive your body. Forgive your body and accept your body at whatever stage it's at. Okay. 2021. Okay, super fun. All right. So, pillar of the light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay. So 2021 for you is going to be a big transformation year. That's like, take care of your body, take care of yourself, take care of your mind. But you're rising up. You're awakening spiritually. Does that mean you're going to go out and buy a million tarot decks and a million crystals and start talking to your angels and spirit guides? No. Does it mean you can? Yeah. You probably are already doing it without even realizing. But yeah, you're going to be going through a really, really beautiful transition, which will be leading you back to that original card that we got of you being able to get every single thing that you want. Okay. Yeah, it's funny. This is not, it is, but it isn't how I normally read this card. But like, I just keep hearing like, you can get everything that you want. But you do really need to start taking care of your body, as well as your soul, as well as your mind, and really having that like integration of whole body healing. Okay. All right. So that was pile number 1. I would love it if you would drop in the comments if it resonated, if it didn't, what your plans are for 2021, what your vision board is going to look like, some of the things you want to accomplish. I'm so excited. And then, I don't know, come back in December and tell me all the amazing things you did. Okay, moving on. All right, pile number 2, my beautiful, beautiful number 2s. All right. Ooh. All right, so your theme or your card for 2021 is the Empress. Okay. It's funny. I want to be like that. I just want to be like, yes, queen. Yes, 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 queen. That again, I did this with a pile one. This is not normally how I read this card, but this is what's coming up for you guys. The Empress is a fun one. You're gonna be having fun in 2021, okay? What is that song where it's like, I made it? I don't know. I don't know what but it's like, I'm getting that message of like, you made it. You did the things that you wanted to do and you got it done. I definitely think in 2021 you did, or 2020, you did not let any of the craziness of 2021 stop you or derail you. You just full steam ahead, like you just kept going in 2020. And in 2021, you're going to be able to like sit back, relax, enjoy, sort of reap those rewards of what you've gotten, as well as also like allowing yourself to receive. Okay. So 2021 is going to be your hard work is going to be, is paying off. Okay. You're going to be like receiving more. It's not receiving more, but you're going to be receiving. So 2020, I think for you was a lot of you chasing things down and you going out and getting things and like you hunting. I keep hearing sort of like that hunting. 2021 is going to be, it's like you sitting in a restaurant and you're ordering and someone else is bringing out your food instead of you going out and like growing your food or like catching your food or like preparing it. Like everything's going to be coming to you instead of you going out and chasing it. And that's going to be, it's going to be an interesting shift for you. I think for the first half of the year, maybe now that you hear this reading, you'll switch faster. But for the first half of the year, you're going to think that you have to keep running and jogging and like, you're going to be like, oh, I got this, instead of just sitting back. But the message here is like, sit back and allow yourself to receive. Yeah, like your hard work, everything that you put into 2020 is paying off in 2021. You're going to see those rewards in 2021. All right. This is not the same question I asked for pile one. What spiritual growth are you going through? Or message will you be happening in, thank you, in 2021? All right, so so the first card that jumped out of the deck is Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay. You have that support team. Okay, you also might be very big into the environment. You might be very big into the earth. It also, I feel like it's a call for you to get outside more. Go on that hike, go on that walk, go camping. Get away in nature, and when you're in nature, talk to the trees, okay? Talk to the plants. I can literally feel some of you rolling your eyes at me, but do it. Go out and talk to nature, connect with nature. I'm hearing connect with your grandparents, connect with your pets, the birds, the animals, the squirrels, because they have messages for you and they're working with you. Okay, the Empress is also a very nature card. Apologies, I ran out of memory, which is like the story of my life. Okay, so group number 2, where were we? All right, we were talking about earth energies and the Empress, and she draws her power from earth and nature, and like, I'm getting in 2021, you guys need to connect with nature and maybe even learn more about earth magic, plant magic. Yeah, nature has some messages for you, okay guys? All right, hold on. The battery dying and then deleting footage and jumping back in. I just need a second. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Super cool. Alrighty, so we were talking about Earth, your ancestors, tapping into the Earth. You also got the Lemuria card, okay? So Lemuria was a time period on Earth that was actually located in Hawaii, or near Hawaii. And so this is all about creating heaven on earth, okay? This is sort of what everybody talks about when they talk about the spiritual awakening that's happening right now. The progress that's happening is sort of like bringing back this Lemurian information, the knowledge, the wisdom, the love. So Lemuria was a land of love, if that sounds like it that sounds silly. But it was love and light and spiritual evolution and just this incredibly powerful energy and time period of like heaven on earth, like literal heaven on earth. And that's what we're getting back into. And this is also probably why you're being called to connect with your ancestors and to connect in with nature, okay? To pull those codes out of, to pull the knowledge out of nature, okay? And out of your ancestors and out of yourself, because if you are resonating with Lemuria, you probably existed there. I'm getting that most of you existed there. If you pick pile number 2, it's because you existed there. This is also going to be a connecting back into your soul family, okay? Connecting back into the wisdom, into the knowledge, into the oneness of, and that was also a big thing in Lemuria, was oneness, okay? So really recognizing like, I am you, you are me, we are all connected, we are all one, we're all whole. So this is going to be you finding your way back to those people from past lives, to those people from your soul family. Those people that when you meet them, you feel so safe, so protected, so loved. And you're just like, you're another half of me. You're another, like your family, even though we've just met. And you've probably already started building that soul family. But it's going to be happening more and more. And you're going to be, the more you connect in with yourself, the more you connect in with your natural soul state as well as nature, the more you will be pulling in those people who resonate at the same frequency as you. Boundaries, okay? So while you're pulling in all these amazing people into your life, you need to get really clear on your boundaries. You need to get really clear on what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with, because part of this last year of you doing everything and constantly the chasing, the running, the giving, that's because you don't have enough boundaries, okay? You need to get really comfortable with saying no, okay? And get really comfortable with saying yes too. Like, you're allowed to say no, you're allowed to say yes, and giving yourself that permission to uphold your boundaries, because nobody is going to uphold your boundaries except for you, okay? So getting really clear on what it is that you will and will not put up with anymore. Okay, cool. All right. This deck just wanted to come forward, so that's why I jumped from there to there. So the first card that came out was coming together. Okay, so this is very much confirming that soul family, that coming together. If you have been single for a while, if you have been searching for love or searching for connection, I also feel that that's part of that soul family, maybe like that soulmate, which will be coming forward and bringing that balance and that harmony that you've been looking for, which will also be working with this sensual awakening, okay? But the sensual awakening you can start on your own. Like, you don't need a partner to have this sensual awakening. This sensual awakening is also like tapping into your pleasure, tapping into the things that make you happy, in your sex life and in your everyday life, okay? We got a similar message with group 1. But people are so scared of pleasure, okay? There's this like stigma, this taboo around pleasure, or even like the word pleasure. People sometimes get super uncomfortable with it. And it's like, no, pleasure is just your natural soul state of bliss. And you can find that everywhere. But society has made it so that pleasure is, that can only be found with a partner, or can only be found through sex. And it's like, no, pleasure is standing in the sun and feeling the sun on your face. It's putting your feet in the water and feeling the water run up against you. It's standing in the middle of summer and feeling a breeze against your cheek. It's throwing treats at your cats or dogs and watching them jump with joy to go get these treats. It's having a good conversation with friends. It's a baby smile. Pleasure does not need to just be sex. And the more you wake up to your sensual side, okay, the more you wake up to your feminine side, the more you get okay and comfortable with it, the more money will flow, the more happiness will flow, the more love will flow, because so many of us, so many humans, so many people they're cut off from their sensuality, okay? Because we have been told that it's this thing that we have to hide or keep in the bedroom or feel shame around or whatever. And it's like, no, we need to let go of that and come back to who we are in our soul state, okay? And pleasure and sex and sensuality and all of that is part of our true nature, okay? And the next year is all about returning to your true nature, okay? It's returning to nature, like outside, and your true soul nature. In the next couple of weeks, I will have a video of like sensual awakening books that I have been loving this year. So keep an eye out for that one. Subscribe. Okay. So then we have these two. So we have the breaking, and we also have fire and ice, okay? And I really see this as transformation and like shedding old skin, letting go of the things that have been holding you back, letting go of what no longer brings you joy, what no longer makes you happy, which no longer, the things that are holding you back, you are going to be breaking free, okay? Like High School Musical, I'm breaking free. Can't believe I just did that. But you will be breaking free, okay? You will be shedding that old skin and literally having that transformation, like really transforming. And also the beautiful thing about transformation is you can constantly change. If you don't like your transformation, change it, okay? If you don't want to be the water or the ice, you can melt back down and become steam, like, or you need both. And this is I think also touching on the divine masculine, the divine feminine. So whether you're male or female watching this, we all have divine masculine energies and divine feminine energies inside of us, okay? This is not about gender. This is not about sexual orientation. We all have divine feminine traits and divine masculine traits. And it's about finding a balance and a harmony between the two of them, okay? I might do a video on divine masculine and divine feminine traits. Drop a comment down below if you want more information on that, or you want me to expand on that, because that's a topic I could talk about for a while. I kind of feel like you guys are done, but I want to give you a little bit more. Let's see if there's any self-care tips for next year. So yeah, next year's is going to be, I think this might be a theme with everything. It's a big transformation next year because we've had like 50,000 years in 2020. So 2021 is going to be a little bit more relaxing for you, but it is going to be that really tapping into your true nature. I'm just going to give you all of these, okay? Oh, beautiful. Okay, so you have got, so these are all self-care tips, okay? So we have got beauty ritual, okay? So the nature, finding those things that really bring you that joy, bring you that pleasure, whether it be oils or baths or like essential oils or body oils, really creating skincare, okay? Creating a skincare routine that you absolutely love, creating a hair care routine that you absolutely love, really finding those things that make you feel beautiful. And that may just be standing in the mirror and saying to yourself, like, I'm so beautiful. I love myself. I'm amazing. I'm fucking awesome. I've already sworn in this video before, so I can just drop another one. Okay, so yeah, so this is actually really cool. Okay, fun. I love it when everything that I just said, the cards then repeat. I just love that. That just gives me like this gorgeous, like satisfied feeling. Okay, so connect with your womb. Okay, so whether you're male or female, this is all about connecting with your femininity, divine feminine, and connecting with your like actual womb. I'm definitely going to be doing a video on womb healing, womb wisdom, all that kind of stuff. So definitely subscribe, check back, drop a comment if you want it sooner rather than later. There is so much wisdom in our womb. There is so much power in our femininity, especially if you're female. And whether you have your womb or not, you still have access to the power of your womb. The womb is also all about creation, okay? The womb is all about creating anything. And when we are manifesting, we are throwing our ideas up into the universe, up to God, up to source. When we tap into our femininity, that is when we start creating, okay? And that we do through our womb. Our womb is one of our power centers. So you connecting in with all of this, your femininity, your nature, your soul state, start creating from your womb. Start pulling those manifestations down and literally like birthing those creations into the world, okay? Birth does not have to be a child. Birth can be a project. Birth can be a job. Birth can be a relationship. You can birth anything that you want into this life by creating it, and that is in connecting with your womb, okay? Drop a comment down below if you want me to expand on that. I'm going to expand on it anyways in a video, but like drop it down below and then I'll know how quickly I have to get it up online and what books I should recommend. Anyways, okay, and then connect with fire, okay? Connect with fire. I said earlier, go camping. I feel like you guys need to go camping, have a good fire, dance around it, do that like that feminine wild thing of like dancing around the fire, releasing your old things, do some fire magic, write out all the things you want to let go of. This could even be like an end of the year thing, is write out a list of everything you don't want to carry with you into 2021 and then burn it, okay? Connect with crystals. If you guys want a video on my favorite crystals, the crystals I recommend, let me know. But I sort of feel like everybody knows about crystals now. But if you don't, drop a thing and I will make a video. Drop a comment and I will make a video about it. But yeah, connect into your crystals. I will also drop my friend Marcy's Instagram down below. She makes gorgeous crystal jewelry. It's literally over there, but I just don't feel like grabbing it. She makes absolutely gorgeous crystal jewelry. If you actually want to start integrating your crystals into like your daily wearing life, I'll have her Instagram link below. And the next step, we talked about oils, beauty ritual, all that, but also aromatherapy, okay? Essential oils are amazing, absolutely amazing. Literally, helps with your emotional state, helps with your mental, spiritual. Drop a comment down below if you want a video on essential oils as well, because I do have my favorites, and I love learning about all of the emotional support that essential oils can create. And that might be what you need to do. She's also wearing a crystal necklace. So like, shout out to Marcy, go buy a necklace. Okay, so 2021 for you, it's going to be that year, I feel, of just really connecting. Did you want to come out too? No, you're good? You sure? Okay, fine, we'll just pull one. Yes, I talked to my decks. Okay. Do you have a message for group number 2, 2021? Awesome. All right, and bottom card is, yeah. Sorry guys, I really should probably edit this more. Okay, so we're just gonna go with the bottom card. So the bottom card is the Seeds of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I love the Mintaka cards because my original soul planet, my soul family, was Mintakan. which was basically a water planet, a very, very utopian society, very much about like wholeness, love, connection, oneness, higher consciousness, healing, all that jazzy stuff. So anytime it comes up in like a reading or like someone else connects with Mintaka, I always get this like happy dance. If you guys want more information about star families and all that kind of stuff, shoot me a DM on Instagram and let's do a soul session, because we can dive into where you originated from, what your original planet was, all that kind of fun stuff. But anyways, your final card was Fall into My Arms, Surrender, Holding the Opposite Extremes of Life. Okay? So you also have this beautiful water picture in here after pulling that, the bottom card being the water. I'm getting that this is you returning to the Divine Mother, okay? Returning to Mother Earth, returning to yourself. The message to surrender. The message is to surrender, okay? You don't have to do it all by yourself. And you are allowed to sit back and receive. Part of surrendering is trusting and having faith that the steps you have taken, the actions you have taken will pay off in divine timing, okay? If you're not getting something right now, it is because something better is coming. And I fully believe that, because I have so much evidence in my lifetime of me thinking that I want this one thing and that it will be absolutely perfect for me and like the best thing ever. And it not showing up, and me feeling like I didn't do enough, beating myself up about it, judging myself, whatever. And then a little ways down the line, or a long ways down the line, me being able to look back and be like, oh, that's why that didn't work out. Or like, oh, that's why that didn't happen. And every single time I'm so grateful that what I got was better than what I thought I was deserving of or that I wanted. So really surrender. And I'm really hearing like fall into the Divine Mother, fall into your feminine, connect into your natural state. Again, whether you're male or female, this you can fall into the feminine, you can fall into the Divine Mother's arms, and she will catch you. All right, that was group 2. Drop a comment below if this resonated. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you have any questions, any comments, you want a private reading, send me a message. Okay. Group number 3. So giggly today. Ooh. All right. So you guys got 3 of Cups. I feel like I should make that closer. 3 of Cups. I feel like you guys are going to be celebrating in 2021. I'm hearing the message, don't go overboard and stop throwing parties. You can throw Zoom parties. I do think that things will be opening up a little bit more and we will be able to have more experiences and outdoors and all this kind of stuff. But I do feel like maybe you're sort of like, you want to just like run free and run wild. And I'm going to say, show a little bit of resistance. But you're allowed to celebrate, okay? You're allowed to have fun. You're allowed to celebrate. For whatever reason, this one wants me to read from the book. So it says, time to raise those cups high and cheer, because there's a celebration order. You're surrounded by friends that love you and you love them, and now is the time to show it. Either you or a close friend has possibly achieved something incredible, or maybe you're just really recognizing how much they mean to you. Either way, it's time to party. Okay. Now, with that, you are allowed to celebrate, but also take care of yourself. I'm hearing so loud, take care of yourself, okay? And I sort of feel like I'm being a big giant party pooper, because I'm like, this is literally like the party card. I feel like you're like going to Coachella or something, like, or concerts or something like that, but like, I don't know if that will be happening yet in 2021, but there. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so take everything that I just said as well, but you may be feeling like because you can't go out and meet with a ton of friends, because you can't have big giant parties, that you can't celebrate. And no, you totally can celebrate. Celebrate all the successes. No matter what you're doing, celebrate it. Okay, you can celebrate alone in your room with a bottle of champagne, or you can celebrate with your cat or your dog, or what. I just got like a really weird shooting pain in my finger, in my leg. It was like pins and needles in my finger. That was weird. That was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I'm kind of tempted to re-record number 3. If one of you breaks your leg next year, come back and comment that you broke your leg or your finger. So be careful. Don't go too crazy. Don't drop off any roofs. All right, moving on. What is pile number 3's lessons for 2021? I feel like you guys, you're ready to let loose. I feel like you've been cooped up for all of 2020. You know that song, like, fuck 2020. I feel like that's sort of been your anthem for the whole year. Like, you're ready to just go back to like normal. Sorry guys, normal is not happening. We have changed way too much to go back to normal, but there will be a new normal. And it may look like the old normal as well. But just be open to that change. I feel like you guys are resisting a lot. I feel like you guys are resisting a lot. Yeah, you don't want to be. So you got answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I feel like you guys are kind of like, you don't want to do it. You're fighting it. You're resisting it. You're hearing the call. You're having that like spiritual awakening. You're having those upgrades. You're like going into this new way of being, but you're fighting it. Like, you're dragging your feet, and that's totally a choice. You're totally allowed to drag your feet if you want. But if you don't want to drag your feet anymore, send me a DM. Let's book a session. Let's work through your resistance. Because yeah, it doesn't have to be this difficult. I feel like you guys, 2021 will be a celebration as soon as you get over trying to hold on to the past so tightly that you are literally suffocating yourself. We also have the Pleiades. So Pleiadians are a soul family. They are starseeds. The Pleiadians came down a couple thousand, I don't know the exact numbers, but a long time ago, to start the shift in consciousness on Earth. Okay, so they started like to help Earth awake and ascend and shift into love, return to love, and just learn more, like really connect in with our souls and our soul's mission and all this kind of stuff. So you are probably a starseed since this is coming up. There's several different types of starseeds. You may be a Pleiadian, you may not. Since this is a group reading, I'm getting a lot of different energies here. If you want to know more about starseeds, drop a comment down below and I'll make a video on that. I'll probably make a video on it anyways because it's my shit, it's my jam. But I think you have been feeling like you can't even take care of yourself fully, so how are you supposed to take care of everybody else? Okay, and this is so weird because I'm reading this and I'm looking at this celebration card and I'm like, these don't fully match, but you can be feeling more than one thing at once. But it's like you can take care of yourself, and then by taking care of yourself, you will help others. Okay, so it doesn't always have to be you giving until you're worn out. And this is where the resistance is coming, because you feel like you can only take care of your unit, yourself, your family right now. You're like, I can't take care of the whole world. You don't have to take care of the whole world. just by you being you, that will ripple out in an effect that you can't even see yet. So I would invite you to go somewhere where you can get really quiet, or shameless plug, book a session with me, and let's connect you in with your soul. Okay, let's connect you in with figuring out that higher mission that you have. I think I said this in group 1. I feel like I don't know, I've only done these 3, but I feel like that was like a million years ago. What was I even going to say about group 1? Oh, yeah. Your soul purpose is just to be happy. Okay? It doesn't have to be some giant thing to save the entire planet. Your soul purpose is for you to find your joy, find your bliss, find your happiness. Because when you are in your heart center, in love, in your pleasure, in your bliss, in your joy, that is when you have so much power to do so much more. And love is contagious. Okay, yeah, so answer the call. It's funny, I pulled a bunch more cards for the other groups, but for you guys, you're group 3 and we pulled 3 cards and you're the 3 of Cups. That's hilarious. I may pull some more in a second, but answer that call. Whatever that little niggling feeling in the back of your head has been telling you, like, you need to go do this, or you need to learn about this, or you need to research this, or you need to book a session with this person, or you need to go, like, join this gym, or book this trip. I know travel was pretty much canceled in 2020, but, like, who knows, okay? Your theme for 2021 is celebration, okay? So there will be celebrating. You just have to get comfortable with the idea of celebrating. I think I'm just going to pull a card anyways, even though all the cards are sort of saying that I've given you your full message, but I just feel like giving you a little bit more because everybody else got way more. Thank you. Oh, there's 2 cards there. All right. Oh, fun. Okay. So we have, I thought it was Dream a Little Dream, but it's just Dream a Little. So we have Dream a Little, riding the cosmic wave, and gifts received. Okay. So in this, get out of your head, okay? Get out of what you think can happen, or should happen, or what you think can't happen, or is impossible, or, oh, because of this, we can't do this, or like, oh, because of this, we can't do this. No, this is not go out and have a giant party, but open yourself up to doing things in a different way, or receiving in a different way, or experiencing in a different way. Create those new dreams, okay? Figure out what makes you really happy. Figure out those new dreams of yours. Because in your dreams, you're also going to receive the awakening. You're also going to, like, answer the call. Tap into your, why can I not pick these up? Tap into your double mission. I also get with the riding the cosmic wave, the minute you surrender, like the minute you let go of your resistance, the minute you trust and just say, I can't remember if it happened in group, yeah, it was group 2. My battery just keeps, or not my battery, my memory keeps cutting out. So I'm back. What was I saying? Yes, okay. So once you surrender, once you allow that release, you will have that breakthrough, okay? You will have that falling into that flow, connecting into that cosmic wave. It will just, everything will open up for you when you stop fighting it so much. So that's where that celebration of next year will be coming. And I almost feel like this was sort of a little bit of like, what do you need to clean up in 2020 before you move into 2021? Because it will continue into 2021, like the awakening and all this kind of stuff, answering your soul's calling, the falling into that of riding the cosmic wave, because you can go with the flow and enjoy it and sort of like bob down the river of the universe and just like receive and be happy and be like, ooh, cool, cool, cool. Or you can fight it. And it's going to happen either way. I do feel like this is one of those things that like you're going to get to the same place whether you do it like happily and enjoying your time or kicking and screaming and fighting the whole time. Either way, you are going to end up in the same place. So you just decide if you want to do it in a pleasurable, pleasant way, or if you want to do it kicking and screaming. Totally up to you. You can choose whichever one you want. But 2020 will be a year of celebration, and the quicker you see the celebrations and the things to celebrate, no matter how big or small, the happier you will be. But yeah, gifts received. This is going to be a big year of receiving gifts, of receiving. It's just going to be a big year of receiving for you. Like, as much as I've talked about how maybe you're resisting it and all this kind of stuff, I do, and this was 3 again. 3 of Cups. There's a 3 here. Surrender to it, okay? Is it raining? It's not raining. Ow. I don't know. I just heard rain. Actually, okay, so you guys are getting like a little mini affirmation or whatever that you can start saying now, and just like hold your hands up and just say like the rains of blessings may fall now, or I accept the blessing of rain that falls now, or I accept the rain of blessings. I accept the rain of blessings that falls now, or something like that. You guys can figure it out. Because I swear it was just raining. I heard that, and it's not actually raining. What is happening? Okay, so anything else for group? Let's give you some self-care. Everybody else got some self-care tips. You can get some self-care tips too. All right, if you guys do want a personal reading or a more in-depth reading of what is happening, by all means, please send me a message, and we can definitely get that booked for you. Ooh, all right. Thank you. Partying. Spend time with friends. All right. You all think about health checkup. So I just want to say, if you guys have been spending time with all your friends and just like going out and all that kind of stuff, maybe it is time to get a little bit of like a health checkup, or just, I don't know, be careful, be aware, but also just in general, just might be time for a health checkup. We also got sound healing and alone time. I feel like those are pretty self-explanatory. You can either like get your own singing bowl or anything like that. Like, those are super fun. But there's also millions of like sound healing audios on YouTube. So just Google whatever you want, sound healing, binaural beats, subliminal messaging, any of that. That would be really good for you if you're looking for like career, money, love, finances, particular archangel that you want to work with, anything like that. I'm getting Archangel Camiel, or Camiel. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Archangel Camiel for like love and relationships, if that is something that you're trying to call in for 2021, or just opening your own heart. You can just like search sound healing Archangel Camiel. That would be really good for you guys, as well as Archangel Sandalphon. He is, angels also don't have genders. I'm just saying he, because when I connect with Archangel Sandalphon's energy, I see it as very masculine energy. So I call him he. He is all about, he governs the realms of sound and vibration. So, and sound healing. So he could be another one that you might want to listen to some audios for, or research a little bit more. Alone time. This isn't the bath card, but I do hear like bath or showers or just water cleansing might be really, really good for you guys. Like cleanse up your aura and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like this one's a little different than the other two groups, but I always trust that whatever you need to hear is what you hear. So remember to celebrate the small things. Celebrate yourself. Watch out for yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't get overwhelmed with this idea that you have some bigger purpose and you need to like change everything in your life, because it's going to change no matter what. You don't need to stress about it. Yeah, all right. That was your reading. Drop me a comment below. Subscribe. I love you guys. If you do want a personal reading, by all means, reach out on my Instagram, which will be linked down below. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Oh, I will probably edit this in at the beginning, but I just wanted to say, if you guys are looking for a personal year ahead 2021 reading, by all means, shoot me a message on my Instagram. I will drop it down below and have all of that included for you in the 2021 readings. Today, we are doing a group reading, so take what you resonates, leave what doesn't. Anything that you don't like, you can change. You have free choice and will. Enjoy and pick which card resonates with you the most. Okay, bye guys.